What is the crack, and welcome back to the Me and My Dad podcast. I am the me part of the podcast. I am the star, and that is the My Dad part of the podcast.
Hello. How you
He
doing?
is also the star.
Quiet
Truth
man.
is, we're both not fucking stars. We're both not stars. The star today is our guest, because it's a guest podcast. Thank Christ you don't need to listen to us, two born bastards. There's an actual person here who is going to provide crack and banter, and I love him. Ex-colleague of mine, still mate of mine, Mr. Ryan Hand. Give him a cheer. Hey!
Did I get a sound effect?
You get an audience.
Oh, dear.
Fuck up, there's an audience there. Look, that's good.
hey,
I see them.
My granny.
I'm telling you, they're all
Actually,
here.
I'm actually both my grannies are dead. If my granny was out there, I would be. It would be amazing.
There's a lot of people dead in this podcast.
Any time Mick goes, oh, my old mate, Marty Gibbons, he's dead now.
Dead now, yeah.
God rest him.
Everybody
God
has
rest him.
died. Everybody.
Do you know the way like influencers do like fitness drinks and clothing brands? All you could do it for the Irish News funeral section. So you could be a death influencer.
In memoriams.
Here, there's a deafluence.
Deathfluencer.
You could just dress up as a Grim Reaper. Knocking people's door.
We heard a
As
clip.
opposed to a tricolor.
Mate,
You're very
Green, wait, and an orange make.
I'm actually from the Ivory Coast though. My dad.
Good. Right
Yeah.
enough. Right
very
enough.
good.
Very
Like to say,
good.
you're very Fela-esque, Easter dressed.
Yeah, well, I am in West Belfast to be fair, so
Excuse me. This is Lisburn.
Oh,
This is Lisburn.
I know, but you have green bins, so it's sweet.
you don't live here.
I don't live here, no.
I live here.
Oh,
He
you
doesn't
just live here. Oh, right, okay.
No,
okay.
no, no.
Oh, so this is your house?
Do you think
This-
I still
this
live
is,
with my dad?
Yeah.
That would be
Well,
tragically
this
bad.
isn't my house. This is my garage.
So the crack is, I live in North Belfast now.
Yeah. Can't
my-
smell the diesel.
You said it very posh, North Belfast.
North Belfast. I know my missus is from there, and she made me move over. Truth is, it's all.
Made me move over. You're saying it like it's friggin' America, like it's literally North Belfast.
I
Move
know,
over.
but see him trying to get him to visit. He won't.
That's it.
Once or twice a year, he comes over.
I can come over more than that.
Do your balls?
I do.
No, you fucking don't. He goes, it's a queer trek to get over here. Like,
Don't you
it's
go and
not-
visit
it's 'cause
your
you-
son in his own house?
You don't want me waiting in the child. You've got the child into your routine. That she's out at the daycare, mummy daycare, and then she comes back and she's in bed by what, 7?
You've had about 19 children. You know what it's like.
19?
Well, no, you've had many.
You
Five.
mustn't have decent biscuits if he doesn't come over to your house. I don't know. That's the only reason I can
He
think
doesn't. I know. I'm telling you.
of. He's got the best biscuits between these two. Do you know what? I'll tell you who. None of you is because I got made a cup of coffee and no biscuits.
They were sitting on the table there for each
Actually,
other.
no, there was.
They were there for you to lift. They were there for you to lift.
Was there Macados? Did I say Macados?
There was
Kimberly Mikado.
chocolate
and
fingers.
Chocolate fingers and
Penguins.
West
Did you
Belfast.
say penguin?
I
Croissant.
can't say.
I love
I
that.
can't say penguin, right? I'd say penguin, like PENGWENG. That's how I say penguin.
Penguin?
I can't say penguin.
That's okay, yeah.
Penguin.
Don't you start slagging them because you can't say wish.
Wish.
Wish. It's wish.
Wish.
No, but you go, I bought it on wish.
She can't say tuna.
Tuna? Can you?
That's tuna.
It's fucking tuna.
CH. That's CH. Chew. Spell chew.
Where are you?
As in the one you eat.
Are you from fucking Alabama or something? Tuna.
Tuna. That's the proper
Fucking
pronunciation of it.
iTunes.
Pronunciation.
I went on the iTunes, my tuna sandwich.
I'm gonna watch the Looney Tunes while watching, like, listen to iTunes and eating tuna.
Tuna's the proper pronunciation.
Here, when I'm on the radio, do you tune in?
Here, when you're in the gym, do you tone
Tune.
up?
No, tune in. Tune. That's West Belfast. Tune. You
I
tune
know,
in.
but you're from West Belfast. Where
Hey,
do
mate, tune.
you must have got slagged left, right, and centre if you were on the bike going, "What's in your sandwiches, lads? Is it tuna?"
I don't say tuna. I have to say tuna because I'm from West Belfast.
Here, hold on. Say it again there.
Tuna.
All right, because when you said it, your eyebrows went up, and I was just wondering if your eyebrows went up every time you
Tuna.
said it. Tuna?
Tuna.
That's I eyebrows like your man from American Pie. You know that?
Aye, Jim's dad. Do you know, this is a true story. See, was it the night before my wedding or the week before my wedding? It was, I don't know, some the time before my wedding, like in a short frame.
Oh, it was a week.
He sent me a picture and he dyed his hair black and his eyebrows
Just for a crack.
Oh, Jesus.
for the crack. I thought he was actually trying to do like a wee.
Well, it hardly been the night before the wedding.
Well, I thought
It was a week or two before the wedding.
I thought he was trying to do, do you know, to make yourself look younger.
Yeah.
and he actually looked like your fella from Schitt's Creek. Your man, Eugene Levy.
Oh,
He was the fucking ringer of them. Two big caterpillar eyebrows, like.
Or like your man, was it Alistair Dowling, the ex-checker? He had, what did he have, like grey hair and big black eyebrows? Do you remember him?
Alistair
though?
Dowling.
Oh, I think
Was
I
it
know who
him
you're
that-
talking about.
And there was another guy. His name escapes me. The big eyebrows, famous for them.
So what was it, like temporary hair dye?
I just don't know if they cracked to wind him up because he was all up the head.
Because he went, what do you think? I've fixed myself up a wee bit, and I was like, how do I tell him that it's fucking
Go back
It's
to grey.
horrendous.
Go back to grey.
like, that's fucking not good. Make
Grey's
me
better
back.
now.
Grey.
Go back to grey and Baldwin. Oh, what are you joking? What are you joking? Oh, what are you joking?
I was like,
No, go to Turkey.
I go to
Is that not an
Turkey.
Amy Whitehouse song? Oh, it's Back to Black.
I was trying to say like everyone's meant to be looking at the bride, not the fucking father of the groom's eyebrows. So fucking get it sorted.
Well,
Absolutely
sure.
wild.
Good wind up.
How have you been, Ran?
Been very well.
He's been all over the box.
I know he has. He's been
Fucking-
on Loose Women.
He's done all
Not
the loose
actually
women.
on them.
No,
I
I
mean,
don't mean
he's-
done the loose women.
that
Sorry,
would be a really good show. But
That'd be
you're
a
actually on
fucking
like the list woman.
some headline, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Ran Hand does all loose women.
I've seen him on the TV doing the praises and
Yeah. How would you like to win £80,000 cash?
It was so funny because I'm sitting doing a show one day, and then we have the TV on the background for like news and stuff. Well, say news and stuff, but on pops Ran on the TV. I'm sitting there doing a show, and I'm like, Jesus, there he is. I sent him a wee message being like, lad.
My mate, he does like corporate filming, and he was filming a guy, and it was a very straight interview. And like, so say I'm the camera, and you're the guy who was interviewing, and then in the background on the TV, you could see me pop up like this here, and he's trying to do a serious interview, and then you can see me in the camera. He sent it to me after, and he's like, "You're fucking everywhere." So you are everywhere. So I was like, ta-da. But
like-
yeah, no good actually. Well, tonight I'm on the One Show.
Oh, yeah?
And, yeah, tonight I'm on the One Show.
Oh,
And yeah, well, like not pre-recorded.
one. They're from the royal family. One.
That is a great show, to be fair. Like, I
The
enjoyed
one, the One Show or the Royal
Yeah.
Family.
Well, both. Who's hosting it at the minute? Is it your man? Was Ronan Keaton on it for a while?
Yeah,
He was.
on it.
Ronan.
And Jermaine.
He was
Defoe
on, he was
was
on
on
it for
it.
a while. He was on it for a while.
He's not on it now.
No, he's not on it.
No. That's class. What? So you're on that? What are you doing there? Are you doing
On that tonight, we are doing a feature on the Gobbins, the coastal pathway walk. We're looking at puffins. Yeah.
the wee penguins?
Yeah, the wee penguins, we tiny penguins. Do you know what the best thing about it was?
Puffin's a breed of its own.
All right, fucking David Attenborough.
But he has to do it in his West Belfast David Attenborough voice.
They eat tuna.
Here are the puffins.
He just sounded
Great
pedo.
fun tuna. What did you say? Sound like a
He
pedo?
just sounded like a pedo guy.
Shut up. Tell us about the puffins.
Yeah, so my eyesight's awful, right? And they gave us binoculars, and everybody could see puffins.
gonna say, I see
And they were
your
like,
haircut.
"You see that? You see the puffins?" My haircut. I know, and he's just after saying he dyes his hair black.
Exactly. My eyesight's awful. That's just said, "I fuck you see your hair." Barber must have showed him it in the mirror. Only joking.
Did you ever when you used to go in for a haircut, you used to take up a photo and you used to go, "Can I get my hair like that there?"
Oh,
So I know this is really off topic, right? But I was traveling in Thailand, and you and I would be quite particular about her hair, wouldn't we? Like obviously
well.
you're not so much
No, I'm not
anymore.
particular
But you
at
and
all,
I
no.
would be quite. Like,
I like
how much do you
the-
spend on your haircut?
be truthful.
About 20 quid.
Aye, mine's 26. So it's fine. It looks all right.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Where
But
do you get your haircut?
so I was. I'm more the day after. So I was in Thailand, right, and we were traveling, and obviously my Thai's not great, and the lady's English wasn't fantastic either. So I had a photo of seeing Malik, and I just showed her from One Direction. I showed her because he had cracker hair at the time, and I was like, "Just that there, please." And just yeah. And I don't know if you ever get this done, but I went into the hairdresser, and she put her hand right the way down my fringe, like to the bottom of the quiff, and just scalped it, and my eyes started like filling up with like.
Did you go in Zane?
Hey,
I'm telling you, lads.
this is only going in one direction.
That's a load of Malik's.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, that was good. But
Right, we're finished. We're done.
Here,
We've
turn
peaked.
that off here.
We've peaked.
Stop that here. We can't get any better than that. So my eyes just started filling up with tears. Obviously, I didn't start crying in the chair, but I was traveling. I was going around the world, and she like literally gave me a skinhead. I'd never had a skinhead before. Looked rotten for about 4. I was going to say 4 weeks, but probably from then on, we're
4
till
months.
now.
I've only ever had a skinhead once, and I tried to cut my own hair, and it was, do you know one of them? You put a bowl over it and you fucking cut around.
You did that
I
yourself.
did this, yeah. I did. Well, there was lockdown. Kelly cut my
normally
hair.
your
It was
ma does that for
fucking
you.
awful. No, I did it myself. But
Some bowl.
A big fruit bowl
it was one of the.
with a big banana inside it.
That was my nickname, Big Fruit Bowl. Was it? There was a wee, you know, like a ridge in the bowl, and I even cut the wee M.
No way.
It looked fucking horrendous. So my ma sent me around to a barber around the corner who made a fucking worse job. May I add?
I'm not going to name him, but I know who you're talking about.
Wee John.
Don't fucking name him. Jesus Christ. Well, he's retired now. He's not
He's
there
fucking
anymore.
probably dead now, given this podcast track
You know,
record.
he travelled
He
out
was
to
about fucking 80 when he cut my hair. That
He
was in
retired-
1996.
He lived in
retired, he
Port
was
Rush. He lived in Port Rush, come down the train every day.
Fuck away.
To cut her.
Swear to God, yeah, to cut her in Finicky.
Was everybody bald in
Honest
Port
to God,
Rush or
live in Port Rush.
what?
He did.
And he came down from.
I can't remember him having basins, but to put around people's head.
No, fuck. But I walked in anyway, and he was like, look at your hair. And he talked like that. He was like, he hunched over, and I was like, God,
Yeah, I know.
he shouldn't have been cutting her. But he skinned, like, skin hit. Like, I mean, fuck it. Do you know, like, Supernaut? Like, more skin than that. Like, I mean, it was, if you
Buddhist
could.
monk.
Yeah, it was like
Which is what
fucking
people
Phil
go
Mitchell.
for these
Like,
days, to be fair. I do
yeah.
like a real tight skin feel.
the Phil Mitchell, but all over. So, and I don't have the smallest of heads, as you can see. I have a massive head. Massive head.
We had a barber, but you wouldn't even call them a barber, because I think barber, the word barber, I know it's maybe 67 years old, but he was a hairdresser. But now the word barber is obviously more trendy. But he was a hairdresser, probably, you know, I'm talking like 2008 to maybe 2010. And he was called the butcher. He was, you know, he was bad. Like, and you would go in, and you know, he had all his magazines were like 15 years out of date.
Oh, Jesus.
You know,
aye.
like the
old-
breaking news story in a magazine. was like-
aftershave in them and all.
Playboy.
Yeah, big set of boobs.
Look at Dolly Parton was 18 in it.
It's like breaking news: the Titanic is sank. And I was like, "Frick." Is that recent? Is it, or what's going on?
Fucking
Black
hell.
and white.
Yeah,
That's a huge
mad.
funny. People dig it. Like, it was hard window cleaner. We called him Zorro.
Zorro.
Like, cause he get up, clean the windows like that. Just his head. There you are. That's your window done. Just whoop, whoop, whoop. Zorro.
Did he have a cape
See, Zorro
on?
left his head everywhere he went with a sword.
Oh.
Zip, zip, zip. The window cleaner went 1, 2.
I thought he had like
That's
a
old banter.
I thought he had like a,
Zorro.
a burlesque mask on or something. I was like, why is he going in fancy dress to do windows?
See her, do you think it'll do full circle? Do you think people will stop getting fades and grow it out again at the sides?
Well, mullets are back.
Sideburns.
Mullets, are they?
Mullets, yeah,
Oh,
mullets are
fuck,
way
but
back.
that
yeah.
was fucking Stranger Things on
Yeah,
all
because
those
of
shows.
Oasis. The things that you can see people starting to grow their hair now, like the Gallaghers. So you can.
Right.
Fucking...
On the note of Oasis.
Hold on, puffins. I want to hear about the puffins.
Oh, fuck, I sorry.
Right, going back to puffins. Like I would need my eyesight's awful. All right, I can't. I got laser surgery in my right eye because my right eye was so bad and my left eye was really good. But now my right eye is good. Now my left eye is bad. Right. So anyway, I can't see. And we were given binoculars, and everybody could see puffins. And they were saying, "Oh, look, there's the puffins." And I literally didn't see one puffin that day. But I had to go, "Oh yeah, oh my god, look, they're beautiful." I've never seen a puffin in my life, so this is gonna be on the one show tonight.
When we're watching the one show, we'll be like, land bastard.
Yeah.
He has not seen a puffin.
No, actually, no, I have seen a puffin. I can't say that.
All right. Loads
No, I
of them.
did see it, but it was just really blurry.
He raved about them.
It could have been. There was other birds. They're called kittywinks, kitty wakes. Actually, kitty wake. I know because I was sent on this. This is like the type of feature the one show sends you on, and then. I don't know too much about birds, if I'm being honest. Like, and I was with
Hey, do you?
I was with a load of people who did know about birds, and I know what robin. I was going to say a blue tit, but I don't even know what a blue tit is. A robin and a magpie and a crow. They're the only birds I know. Maybe a seagull and a pelican.
I know a pigeon, like.
But pigeon actually.
Pigeons are dicks. I hate them.
The pigeons are just street fighters.
They're absolute wankers.
Uh-huh.
What's that noise?
It's a pigeon.
Fridge.
Is that what it is? Why is it making that noise?
Fridges do that.
Fucking.
Anyway, this is your wee segue into your wee fridge joke.
This is
You're,
what
you're
I wanted.
buzzing. You're buzzing like what?
This is what I wanted to talk about. You mentioned Oasis. I'm gonna say it. Unpopular opinion, right? They do my fucking head in.
Well, yeah, they're liking me. I don't.
No, I think they're arrogant bastards.
Here,
Having said that, can appreciate their talent and their music writing and all that shit. But
obviously, we work in TV and radio. I met Liam Gallagher recently, and
are you good, mate?
no, not
like-
mates, but we were chatting about lawnmowers, and I was just asking him.
do?
I know. And I was just saying, like,
What do you
is
have, Liam? A Flymo?
like, is yours
Fuck the size
petrol?
of his garden. For fuck's sake.
I was going, is yours petrol? And he's like, nah, she's electric.
Fuck, he got you.
Dum-dum. Is there one in there? I was waiting for you to
Look
be.
at that. Sick.
There you go. You're getting 6.
And
Well, so you can get away with that with being on the one show that you were talking to so and so.
I know, sales have complete. I've never met him in my life.
Have you not?
That was a spoof.
Funny, I went with a girl who couldn't spell. She's dyslexic. Sorry. I was fucking grim, actually. Sorry about that.
And me and Noel were talking about hindsight, and he was like, "Don't look back." You know.
Yay! Where's your pun, Mick? Come on.
Fuck, I wouldn't have
You
that.
gotta roll with it.
Hey! I thought he was going to quite one. Definitely, maybe.
wonderful.
Hey! Imagine I fucked it up, man. Common people. Pulp. Just fucking ruined the flow completely.
Here, like that there, boy. That's a Wonderwall.
Jesus Christ!
Very good. Oasis are up there.
This
too.
is why he's on the one show. Just saying.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I take it none of you's got tickets for the.
No.
Well, you obviously wouldn't want the tickets because you don't like them.
I did.
Oh, you want the tickets?
Don't get me
Well,
wrong.
it's a show you probably want to.
It's iconic.
you
Like
know,
it is
aye.
iconic. They are iconic, but I just think they're arrogant bastards. I hate. See, it's the Liam. He's the annoying one, isn't he? More annoying than Noel.
Yeah.
That's maybe debatable. But I hate when he goes like, "I'm hard as fuck, like it's rock and roll, like not me. No one fuck with me, like not me." Come to West Belfast, mate.
But
You know,
he
like,
actually.
fuck, sit down.
But he actually at Glastonbury. What do you call the band that were on the field there? The kneecap. That kneecap.
Aye.
I thought you were going to say Johnny Hero, and I was like, what?
No, the kneecapper. You know those. Isn't it kneecapper?
Kneecap, yeah.
Right. They were on in Glastonbury in one of the small tents or one of the smaller venues or whatever way it works over there. Don't know, haven't been yet. But he came in, stayed for the whole show and spoke to the boys afterwards.
Did he?
He did.
Which one, Liam?
did. I don't know what Gallagher brother was. I get the two of them mixed up. To me, they're nearly identical.
I just burped on this podcast, and none of you even noticed. So
I
that-
farted
that
in the
was-
last
that was
one. There,
all right.
followed through.
Don't
Don't
worry
worry.
about it.
It's honestly, it's all
Elton
good.
John had them on his podcast today.
Is that right?
He had them on today, yeah. Kneecap, Elton John.
Oh, kneecap. Thought you meant the
kneecap.
Gallagher
I was
brother.
like,
No. He had Kneecap. It's not mad Elton John interviewing
John,
Kneecap.
yeah.
Fuck.
And one of their members dressed like me. The big tricolor on his head.
I thought you said Elton John got kneecapped. I was like, I'm
put-
still
he put-
standing.
You're a rocket man.
Jesus, this is getting worse.
I love a pun. Love a pun. Absolute
See,
legendary.
the thing about puns, though, you know, it has to be the perfect weather for them. Puns are like a candle in the wind, like, aren't they?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
that
he's
was
in there,
really,
he's
that
in
was,
there.
no, that was bad. That was
I know,
bad.
but it was still on topic of Elton, like.
Yeah. But I got tickets for Oasis.
Did you actually? Fuck, where are you going?
Seated or standing?
Dublin, is it?
We're going to Wembley. Well, I actually didn't do anything. I didn't even turn the computer on. Somebody else got them. But Wembley, yeah.
Standing or seated?
I think they're seated. Yeah.
I just
You
thought
wouldn't care
You might be
about
still standing.
Nah. Hey, about 5 minutes. to
We're
get
done.
that
Much messing.
one. Are we already?
That wasn't Oasis
that
song.
was his first
I mean,
one.
you
That was Oasis.
You
That
fucking
was Elton
stroke.
John.
You stroke
I'm
mine
still
there. but, like,
standing.
I know.
I hate when people do that. When you have a
You
joke.
execute it so well, and then someone else says it 10 minutes later and gets a bigger laugh, and you're like, dick.
No, but I think that when they hear it, they pretend like they haven't heard
Heard
it,
it, aye.
and then they say it as if they've come up with it.
Invented.
You're like, I said that 5 minutes ago.
I remember I was fuming. I was doing some behind the scenes work in Radio Ulster one day, and I was like, talking through, basically co-producing with somebody. And there was a presenter on, and they were talking about Rishi Sunak showing up in like Adidas shoes. And I went, oh, here. And I said it to the guy beside me. Like, I was really proud of my joke. It was like, they should have wrote a headline, Rishi Sunak, like that there. And it was brilliant. The guy laughed and he said it to the guy down the thing. And the guy on the radio went, oh, I suppose you could say Rishi Sunak. I was like, you dick.
It took me a while
mean,
to get
fair-
that. It
fair
was the
play to him.
second time round that I got.
But I
Rishi
was like,
Sunak.
fucking hell. That was my joke. That's why I never want to be a producer. People get credit for your work.
Yeah.
Is that really big-headed of me? I don't care. I'm big-headed. We've already went over this.
I already know about the fruit bowl.
Exactly. Aye. When I go skiing, they have to take the top of the balls of the falls, the outer westicle, place it over my head. That's what did you know they're called, the westicles?
Yes, I did
Here,
indeed.
have you revealed your announcement today?
Not yet, but I mean, we'll probably have by the time this podcast goes out. Big Ski Week is back.
Yay!
Indeed.
Get it booked. Get it booked. If not for this year, next year, because it'll probably happen again. Get it booked. Love it.
Is that the sound of you boys going down the slopes?
No, I can assure you it's not.
Here, hold on. You do it there.
sure.
You do it there.
I couldn't do that.
No,
there,
do that. Go do it.
Too
No,
old
do
for that.
it. No,
go,
Wayne
go,
have
go,
done.
go,
Hold on. You do it. Go, you do it. Go do it.
That's not right. That's not right.
I've got a bad image in my head. You're not gonna say nothing.
So you have to.
Please don't. I might slide off this seat.
Oh,
Jesus
creepers, creepers.
Fuck me.
That's going in the best.
Hold
bits,
on,
that.
man. Right, you're getting your own back. I mean, man. I
That's
think
a
one of
clip on its own. Just him going,
the last times I worked with this man, I got into a situation like that.
what? Licking?
No, not looking. Right. Where are you going, Matt?
Where are you fucking
I
going?
thought that was Hannibal Lecter.
We literally did a lick, and you went the last time I worked
I thought
with
it was
him.
Hannibal
I
Lecter.
got myself into a
No, we
situation.
don't.
I know.
The beans. Hannibal Lecter, that
Here,
scene.
you and I went home in different cars. I don't know where you went after work, but I don't know, the Kremlin or something. I don't know. I went
But on
home.
beach, you remember?
But oh yeah.
Right.
But
We arrived, we set up, and we had to stay back because the tide comes in pretty quick up there. But we couldn't get any Wi-Fi. You had to go up to the lifeguard station to get Wi-Fi.
right,
To send links back.
yeah.
I'd laugh if this was somebody else.
No, I'm playing the music, and there's all these young females dancing in their bikinis and their swimsuits.
Right.
And a wee girl comes up and says, Master, would you take a picture of us?
I was about that then.
no.
I'm still like wondering how this is connected here.
No, I was playing, remember playing Cha-Cha Slide and all. You'd run,
It's getting worse.
you had to run up and get the Wi-Fi.
takes his
get the
top
link
off
back
here.
to the studio. No.
Putting
I was
baby oil
just
down
going-
himself. He's like,
Playing the music, but the kids wanted a photo of themselves dancing on a beach with
Mysterious
the sea
girl.
in the background. And she comes up to me and says, Master, will you take a photo of us? And I went, no. Just looking at me. No, I'm not taking a photo. You can imagine me coming down to that roadcaster, standing taking a photo of a wee girl.
Sorry, it
Dancing.
wasn't.
what
It wasn't
part
the
do you start
roadcast.
licking
It
your
was.
lips?
It was a
I
broadcast
didn't lick
vehicle.
my lips. At no point did I lick my lips.
But you said, "Oh, the last time."
time I licked my
You
lips.
walked me into something too. You got me to lick my lips there thinking I was saying to the lambs.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Oh,
Now, right, okay. I thought you were
I
talking
was
about
waiting for an ice cream to come into the store. I was like, did someone give you an ice cream or something?
a
You know, it was-
69 or sorry, a 99.
Oh God, no! You walked me into
Drumming
one.
myself out. That was
Inadvertently, you
fucking
didn't
brilliant.
know this. You disappeared, but then all these wee girls start dancing. I'm going, oh, frick.
What aftershave you wearing?
Gillette. What aftershave am I wearing?
No, what aftershave
Oh, was he wearing?
because they all started flocking towards him.
I really
Jesus,
wanted
no.
to reveal my aftershave there because it's so fucking good.
It's not Gillette, is it?
No fuck.
Old Space,
No fuck.
Brute.
No fuck.
Lynx Africa.
Aye. What did you gonna know? It's not. It is Penteligans.
Oh, that's a good one.
That-
We'll go again.
That does deserve a lick of the
Penteligans Halfetti. It's like Sex Panther. It's just fucking
Get on.
60% of the time, it
wet,
works.
wet floor signs.
Every time. Here, hold on. Give us a sniff.
Come on. Can you get it there? No. I maybe spread it more around my neck if you want to sniff my neck.
Is it like the real version or the fake?
Oh no, it's the real.
It's the real,
It's
one,
the real
right?
yolk. Like,
Okay.
yeah. Kelly got it for me the last time she was away. She was like, "I got you a wee present." And I went, "What'd you get?" Thinking it was an airport Toblerone. It was a full on like bottle of
That's
Halfetti.
expensive,
I was
yeah.
like, "Fuck, go ahead, you're keeper."
It's very expensive, Pangolian.
Oh, why? Is that what you call a Pengalligan?
No, what?
Penguin. Penguin. He's back to penguins.
I don't even know how to fucking say it, but it's great.
Don't be listening to me for vocabulary advice.
Mick wears dupe.
I don't wear dupe.
You do.
I do not wear dupe.
Not anymore, but you
Do
did.
not.
it's the word jupe.
Michael Kors.
The word jupe is like a copycat, like a jupe of something. Because I was in Semicam the other day, randomly in Buttercrane in Uri, and there was a woman at the till trying to sell perfume to somebody who was coming up to buy, I don't know, toothpaste or something.
Excuse
She
me.
goes, do you want a wee aftershave? It's a dupe off X, Y, and Z. But
It
imagine
wouldn't be a
you-
dupe. Fuck me. A dupe's
Exactly,
about
imagine
13
you got a
quid.
dupe of jupe. That would be mad.
That'd be
like
horrendous.
toilet cleaner.
Dupe when it first came out, wasn't it? That fucking burn the facey.
It was
First,
red, like it was purple in colour, wasn't
very
it?
strong smell. Like,
Looked like Barney the dinosaur's jizz. Like it was fucking.
Do you remember Red Diesel?
Red Diesel was
Yep.
nice, but I like
But
Red
then do you
Diesel.
remember when White Diesel came out?
Oh, here. The rubber, that was like a rubber bottle
Rubber
top. Aye, it was
yeah.
class.
And
Oh,
it
I
came
thought-
in like a silver milk carton.
That's right, so it
Didn't
did. It did indeed.
I thought you were talking about cars. Or?
A car came in a milk
Don't
carton.
get me started with car. I love my
Red
cars. but
diesel and white diesel.
That's only if you're from the culture land.
Oh my. From
Right,
Newry.
the fucking head.
Right,
Rand's very close to Newry. You're Castlewell, aren't you, originally?
In Newcastle. Yeah,
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Oh, it's my favourite part of the world. I love it.
You boys
You know
love
what,
Newcastle.
Dr. Walsh?
Dr. Walsh?
He was the GP in Newcastle for years and years and years. Brian Walsh, the Tottenham Sal, his father.
No, I know it, but he wasn't my doctor. Oh, my doctor was what did you call my doctor? Oh, lovely guy from the south of Ireland. Oh, Dr. O'Connor. Dr. O'Connor,
course
lovely
it's
man.
O'Connor, like.
Oh, great lad. He kind of looked a bit like Tom Hanks.
Did he?
Yeah, legend.
Jesus.
Legend.
I couldn't even tell you who my doctor is. Oh, you know yours.
Oh, why? You know
Oh,
mine, all
man.
right.
How long have you been going to Newcastle from? Like, I want to gauge.
I'm going to be honest. Since I started going with Kelly, because her mum has a caravan there. So, since 2011.
So you wouldn't have been there for the slippery dip.
I would have went there years ago as a kid. I remember the slippery
Yeah,
dip.
slippery
It was
dip,
down near Coco's, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Down the big fucking yoke.
Yeah, you would have got on like
Tropicana's gone now as well. And fucking fuming.
it's not fully gone.
And there's like the pool.
It's half there. You dip your toe in, for Frig's sake.
But the old slide's gone.
14. Oh, the flume. See, we used to get in after nights out. We used to jump over the wall and go in for a swim. I don't know, like when we were maybe 18, 19. I don't know how nobody died, but you would have went down the flume when you were like half,
cut.
obviously tanked. Yeah, great crack. You didn't have to pay in, obviously.
Class.
Cracker.
Club Tropicana. It was a Wham song, wasn't it?
Club Tropicana.
Tropicana.
Was
Aye.
indeed.
Go ahead, Mick. Go ahead, Mick.
Tropicana, Glencoe
He wasn't Thailand.
Oh, Jesus.
He learned
wept.
the language.
Jesus.
I
Jesus
should
wept.
really go to see for a presenter. You obviously need to be able to speak well, but I really should go to elocution lessons.
I don't think so.
Oh no,
No. I think, honestly, the more human you are, the better. Like, you're going to fluff words up. like,
With
nobody's...
flaws, you have to have flaws. Eh?
Well, I've once I say this, it's going to become very noticeable. But you probably, I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but I have a lisp. Sort of.
Oh, no, yeah.
What would you
yeah.
have noticed?
Oh, yeah, 100%. But, like,
right.
you're very open about it. I remember you speaking about it once before on the radio.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. And you pointed it out, and I thought, because I remember listening in the car, and I thought, fair fucks to him. Like, fair play to him for saying that one. Like, you know what I mean? Because why
Yeah.
not?
It's hard to say the slippery snake slid down the stairs.
That
you know,
would be
without sounding.
she sells seashells on the seashore or something. Yeah.
Very good.
Here, hasn't stopped you. Look at Jonathan Ross.
Fuck here, I'm telling you. Sure, even like Abe, who we know quite well, Abe had a stutter.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Like a really bad stutter. And
He didn't say.
He won't mind me saying because he's talked about this as well himself. And there was a paper article about it now. And he said how radio helped overcome his stutter, which I thought was brilliant.
He's not a good singer. No, he wasn't on a
No,
talent
fuck, Abe can't
competition
sing.
years
No.
ago.
Sorry, Abe. Jesus Christ.
Gareth Gates.
Yeah, that's who.
Wasn't it Gareth Gates?
Yeah.
Well, Young and him. But Gareth Gates had a shocking stutter. But once he started singing, there was absolutely no
I've
sign of it.
actually also got another friend who I hope he would mind me saying, but he's got a bad stammer. But when he sings, the
bother.
words just come
Flow,
out.
yeah.
It's
I
mad.
always remember, I'm not trying to cause offense to anyone with a stammer or a stutter, right? But I know a guy who has quite a bad stutter. And when he's on the mic, he doesn't stutter. So I remember sitting with someone and I made this observation and I said to a guy beside me who loves winding people up, and I went, do you ever notice that such and such, when he's on a mic, he doesn't stutter? And he went, well, give him a fucking wireless one to take around with him. Here's me, Jesus Christ. It's really grim, like.
Sure, man.
Grim, but brilliant. I'm going to
have
say,
a
like,
massive hit.
who?
Scott.
I thought you were going to say Garth Gates. I was like, did he? What?
Spirit in the Sky. He covered that, didn't he?
I'm a scat man.
That was a class song.
Jesus,
in the 90s.
wept.
That brings me right back to the childhood.
I fucking miss shows like that. Like Pop Idol was good. I think Pop Idol to me was talent based. Do you know now? I think a lot of it now is
So
like
engineered.
my budgie passed away. He had one testicle larger than the other. My neighbor never called. It's just all this fucking
Big
sob
sad
stories.
story
Yeah.
leading up to a song.
Yeah, and then I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's different now. Maybe you have to for the music industry. It's like I don't know. You'd be able to know better. You're in the music industry. You've released your own stuff and stuff like that. But for signings, is it talent based or is it?
Well, do you know what? See, this is going to make you laugh, right? So I have an agent in London, right? And this is a new agent, and I've like done the one show and whatever else, and done some other like decent TV shows. She sent me a link to go on to The Voice, and I'm like, I'm not going on to a talent competition. Like,
The Voice, I don't mind. To be
would-
honest, I think that's
would
more.
Do us a favour. See
would
if
you
you
go on The
on it.
Voice?
Will you tell Will I am he's fucking shit?
Well, I am not fucking listening.
Well, I am not happy about
This
that.
was in our last podcast. I was talking about Will I am, and he was going. I was going. He's fuck.
Do you know what he'll say back to you? Shut up. Just shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Dirty bit.
He's
Fucking
brilliant
class.
producer and writes great songs. Fucking hand the note in his head.
Actually, he's like a robot, isn't he? He uses like a.
I got a feeling he'll be raging at you.
He's trying to bring out.
Oh,
He's trying to
Started
bring
again,
out.
lads.
What is it? He's trying to bring out
AI radio.
AI radio.
eh?
Aye. AI radio. So basically, a robot does a radio show.
Well, the station that we used to work in together, RIP, one of the people in there was showing me about that's presenters are not going to be a thing, and he was showing me some links that an AI presenter would do
Oh yeah.
on the station. So I don't know. Apparently, one day we might have jobs. They'll be replaced by AI presenters.
Machines.
It'll be cardboard cutouts of you and Mick sitting here, AI versions of you. doing this
AI.
podcast.
AI Mick.
I'd be A3.
Audio 3 Mick.
You're A4. I'm A3.
Fucking hell. I wonder will that one be able to say tuna? Tuna.
They can't read a crowd, but
Tuna. No,
Nan
they can't.
beats-
They can't.
We were talking about a DJ, like these brides that come up and give them, oh, there's the 80 songs I want played at my wedding. Like it's a whole list. They do not trust. If you employ a DJ, you have to trust them.
Yeah.
You know what they're doing. They read a crowd. They've been doing it for years. Let them get on with
Well,
it.
they're going to hire a painter to paint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right, so let's say, for example, right, it's 12 o'clock. We're in Armagh, right?
Yeah.
3 guaranteed hits that are going to work for a mixed dance floor. What are the 3 guaranteed?
In Armagh.
For a mixed dance floor.
Uh-huh.
In Armagh now, I play G stands for geezer because everyone is loving that since they won the Sam Maguire.
I've never even heard of it.
G stands for geezer, I suppose.
Okay, well that's obviously going to work.
Fucking hit the diff.
Armagh will be fucking, to quote Karen Bartlett, like Muller rice everywhere. That was brilliant, Karen, by the way. Fucking class. G stands for geezer. Maniac's always a winner. Like
Maniac's gonna win.
Bits and
Superstar.
Pieces is always a winner too. Like, but
Yeah.
it would be too much like Maniac. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go a real cheeser. YMCA.
YMCA always works. I was DJing at an 18th birthday there last weekend, and they asked for Rock the Boat. I said, "What
Oh, yeah.
for an 18th birthday?"
What do I tell you?
But it's a
Kids
it is.
love it.
Honest to God, kids love it. Like yeah, like when you're
I
doing
do.
parties, kids parties and stuff.
Yeah.
No, it was an awkward one. We don't. I'll not say where,
No.
but there was an
Jesus.
awkward one where there was a lot of girls wearing skirts, and I made the
Your
mistake
dad
of
gets
going.
very touchy around.
He panicked.
here.
But I didn't think because I didn't realize at the time. I was like, right, everybody down to rock the boat. And then I went, oh fuck. I was like, oh fuck. You know, one of those ones. Shit. So we went round the back of the boat. We were like,
Talking about radio
You
mix.
and him were around the back of the boat.
and we were like, we cannot
He
You should have
stand.
been at the front of the boat.
We
But
couldn't
they had
fucking
them
stand at
facing,
the
though,
front
they had
because
them facing
all their
me
skirts
and I
and
was playing the music.
it would have looked really wrong.
So I went, I'm not feeling comfortable here. Facing me. Doing rock
But you were at the back.
No,
like
I
that?
didn't join the
Oh, right. I was
fucking
saying,
boat.
right.
I'm
You
looking straight at the front of the boat.
Right.
We
And I
didn't
went-
join it.
No,
Just
at
how the
all.
No,
Titanic
I
sank.
didn't
or
join
something.
I went round the back with a radio mic because I wasn't standing there playing
Could be
music.
how my
That
career
sounds even
sank.
worse. I went round the back of the radio, man. friggin'.
Oh my
Said
god!
nothing about that.
It was.
But Rock the Boat is still very
Horrendous.
popular.
It is.
What's the other one's very popular with kids nowadays that shocked me? The Macarena. For
Oh,
some
the
reason.
Macarena.
Love
the
it.
Macarena
That's, but
always
that's
works.
timeless.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
that's a timeless tune.
Aye.
Do you know what they all love now as well? It's resurged from like Saltburn and all, Murder on the Dance Floor.
Oh, it's true. Do you know what? So I couldn't believe it. So Rock the Boat worked. There's friggin'.
What the fuck is that like?
Who's on
Helicopter.
their surveillance? You can tell we're in West Belfast here. Like
It's a
we're
helicopter.
heavily.
Plus, we're,
Will
we're
you
in the
be
lane,
alright?
lane for the airport.
Oh Jesus!
the one they loved Chapel Rowan. Is it?
Hot to go.
Yeah, and there's a dance move to that. It's a bit like
Alright.
YMCA.
So it is, yeah.
Yeah.
We have to let me hear that one.
H-O-T-G-O or H-O-T-T-O-G-O.
Is that
They
right?
say I'm hard to go. Yeah.
Are they spelling? Are they spelling that when they're doing that?
How do you do a fucking H like?
I don't know this song.
I don't know.
I just love the old class. Do you know one of my favourite tunes to play at a wedding or a party? Erasure, Little Respect. What a tune.
Yeah.
Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum,
Well,
ba,
there's
bum,
certain
bum.
songs seem just seem
Try
to get you know, like Proud Mary.
Oh, it always works.
It's just young and old
Mary, yeah.
on the floor.
See,
for it.
I don't know why I've thought of this, but I've thought of a story. But before we get into it, what song would you get played at your funeral?
Oh, I already know.
What is it?
I have it all picked out. For
That's
my-
a great
Well,
question.
what?
I know what yours is.
You do you know what mine is? Go ahead.
I thought it was this, but I could be wrong now. My Way.
No, that's too cliche.
I thought that.
That one
That's
there.
New York, New
That's
York.
fucking New
Oh,
York.
no,
New York.
sorry. Oh,
Stars
sorry.
Spreading the
Stars
news.
spreading the
Stars
news.
spreading
his
the
ashes.
news.
Big Mick's leaving today. No, my way.
Fucking hell.
Regrets. I've had a few. You know.
Oh, yeah,
No,
yeah.
That's
yeah.
too cliche. One of the best songs.
songs.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Bridge over troubled water.
I love it.
Oh, that's lovely.
Love that
tune.
song.
Right,
tune.
what's yours?
I haven't really given much thought. I don't plan on dying, but anytime soon, anyway. But what are you laughing at?
They think of us having to fucking carry. Fucking weighty.
Don't take that after sticks nor stones, you fat bastard. Come on, come on.
Highway
He
to
ain't
hell.
heavy. He's my brother. He fucking is heavy.
You raise me up. No, you fucking don't. The size of bastard.
Get wheels put in the hair. I'll be wheeled everywhere.
You'll be forklifted into the chapel.
Remote control coffin. Be like a fucking
By like
skeleton.
an Amazon
Jesus.
delivery driver. Right, sick.
What are we gonna do when you croak it right enough? Like, we'll have to get a. Connor will be a bit musclier by then. Like,
Fuck off, you. Willie.
What?
We could put me in here.
What is like a museum?
No, that's just
do the wake live.
do the. You know,
This is the Me and my dad podcast.
That'd be a really. that'd be
people
really
come to
awkward
pay their
podcast.
respects. You could do it in here.
Aye, 100%.
So why I got onto that was a guy recently was telling me that he had a friend, and the friend's wife wasn't well, and she was about to die, but she had all like the details of her funeral all planned out, and she died anyway, and she wanted to be cremated. So the fella was telling me that he was at the crematorium, and the body was going down, and the husband was really like apprehensive to play the song that like she'd asked for, and he was like, friggin', I don't know whether to play it, like, but it was her final wish. So the friend's sitting telling me he's sitting there in the row behind like the husband and like the son and the daughter, and everyone's crying. The coffin's going down, and then like the opening bars of the song kick in, and it's like dum 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 boom boom
Bad guy.
boom 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 boom. Burn, baby, burn. Disco
To
Inferno.
Inferno.
And she
I thought
wanted
you were going to
that.
say Ring of Fire.
No. But she wanted that Disco
Disco
Inferno.
Inferno.
Burn, baby, burn.
Fair play.
In the crematorium.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And the husband played it. He played it as her tune, like.
Jesus.
I thought that was class.
And it's good.
So I'd see.
It would be hard not to be dancing. In
Oh,
the, like,
I will, yeah, of course. I mean, you're not
That's
gonna.
sense of humour. Sure, Spike Milligan's Tombstone. This is well known in London. If you ever get the chance, go and say Spike Milligan's Tombstone says, "What are you looking at?"
that's a good one.
Just pure genius.
Is that it? Just what are you looking at?
Well,
He's got his name on it. Yeah.
What are you
I'm
looking at?
really thinking about this carefully now because it needs to be iconic. Because, I mean,
Remember that video?
On ahead. What are you hanging off?
do you know what I actually thought of? Do you know that's live?
Oh,
That's
I
what
love
all
that
the
song.
people say.
I've been a pauper,
A poet, a pawn, and a king. I've been up and down and over and out. No one thing. Each time I find myself
flat down, I pick
myself up and get
back in the race. That's life.
Oh, what a
This is like the Rat Pack.
Oh, wow, it
This
is.
is the Fat Pack, apart from you.
Instead of Vegas, we're doing like a Balmore hotel around the corner.
The Balmoral.
Fuck's sake.
Absolutely wild. Mick's coming out of retirement, actually.
Oh, right.
Well,
We'll set it on one of the episodes. It might even be the next episode that we've recorded before this episode. Awkward. What are you going to do? That's showbiz. That's fucking showbiz. That's the way it works. Mm-hmm. But he's coming out of retirement.
When did he go into retirement?
We're plotting. Oh, fuck it. Whenever CDs
Year and a half
became obsolete.
both from a discos. Lockdown.
I
Packed it in.
Fuck.
Oh, so
2019.
Singing or DJing?
fucking DJ and he couldn't sing. But I tried.
Do we Elvis number like?
But I tried to teach him for years to use a laptop.
Right. No.
Not for it. And now I don't even use a laptop. The
A
decks are
CD, man.
standalone. They're just
Yeah.
like USB fucking boom.
You got your wee screen and all.
We screen, we touch screen. Brilliant. Mick goes, that's too fucking small. I can't see those.
Here he's trying to zoom the screen and how do you make it bigger? How do you make
know.
It's a set of decks, Mick. It doesn't work like that, for Frick's sake.
Absolutely
Can't
mad.
beat the CDs.
Mad.
Although I played records before that.
So what did you do before that?
What was your DJ name?
Gramophone.
I thought he was going to say your ma.
What did you say?
But he goes, what did you do before that? Your ma. What was your DJ name?
Oh, I didn't have a. No, I didn't have a.
Oh, you were just Michael Wilson.
Just.
I had the best DJ voice, but
Oh, go on, give us a go.
Oh no, no, I didn't.
go on.
No, you
Hold
do
on.
this to me all the time.
I'll get you a wee.
That's class.
You're okay, so you are.
It's a rifle. That gets
it's
me.
not it was,
When we were warming up before the podcast, he went 1, 2.
Okay,
1, 2.
welcome. That was it. You know what I mean?
Keep
But you
going.
had. But I was saying to him, Ryan, you didn't get up at somebody's wedding and go, right, you're all very welcome to the wedding here, Nate. I want to see you on the floor.
Well, you wouldn't say hen night because it's their wedding, but
You know, you had to go.
But see, the more radio I done, the less
Spanning
like
3 decades.
I was at weddings. So like I would go to a wedding now and go, well, what's the crack, ladies and gentlemen? You're all very welcome to the Balmoral.
That's a put on voice.
A wee
That's
bit,
not the way you talk.
tiny
yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
But like on the radio,
Well, mine started
I
not a
talk like
tiny
this.
bit.
no, but you were fucking. You were from fucking
Mid-Atlantic. You know, one of those ones.
Oh.
Because you were
with
trying to...
a bit of French in there as well.
French?
You make me sound like Dale Boy.
Oh. Like whenever he did 4, he didn't say 4. He said 4.
4.
4.
For you.
No, you went 4. No, do 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3,
No,
4.
fucking do it the way you do it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh
No,
my
you're
God.
adding an
Who
R
are
onto the
you?
4.
Bring
You
it
go
up.
4. You say 4.
Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No,
now
you're
trying to-
changing the
now You're
4.
trying to go back to
You're
normal.
fucking
he can't
me
even,
here.
He can't even do the normal now. It's a struggle to do the normal. Just do it the way you normally do it because you can't do it normal.
Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There it is. That was
Oh,
it.
very good.
You had to fade out.
We're going to play a bit of late 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s,
You've got
and the
a very
90s.
smooth voice. You've got like a very like lathery, like you know,
Lathery.
like yeah, like a really like you could be like a late night radio host, like friggin'.
I'd like to do that now. You know that, what do you call him? Me died. Like most people I fucking know. Whispering, he done the old grey whistle test for years.
Ken Bruce?
You can't even remember the old grey whistle
Bruce
test.
alive.
Oh no, what do you call the other one?
Whispering
Steve Wright.
Bob.
Terry Wogan. Oh,
He really talked like that.
Holy ho.
Going to listen.
I'll Terry Wogan.
Going to listen to a bit of Fleetwood Mac. And this is Don't Stop. That's the way he spoke on the Whispering Bob.
I would listen to you at night, but you can only play at night, like
Fuck,
you like put you on at about 11.
As long as you're not in bed.
I go,
I covered
don't put him on at 9 in the morning. Put you to sleep.
the other week. I
Stick him on at
covered
11 when you want to go to sleep.
Cool Goes Quiet for the first time ever, and I was so out of my comfort zone.
Goes
you
Quiet?
were shouting.
I'm always hyper. I'm always like, well, what about you? You're tuning in, blah, blah, blah. Then it was like, That's for Debbie, who's broke up with a fella. Sorry, Debbie.
Did you have to say that?
No, I just
Oh, right,
fucking
okay,
made them up.
Do you remember I told you about Belfast when I done the Belfast
89.
89?
Oh,
And the
Jesus.
woman, Saturday night at 9:30.
Hold on, before you tell this, I have to let Rand know. Before Mick went on air on Belfast 89, he was doing, do you know, IDs in between songs, like the lunchtime jukebox on Belfast 89.
Yeah.
He was doing those live.
No way. What year was
He
it?
said, like, fucking last year.
I have to get back. I actually have to ring Lisa Flavelle and get back at it.
And
Just
it's a
been
great
really-
wee station, the wee
Oh,
community
brilliant.
station
Yeah.
for the over 60s.
It's music of the 60s, 70s. And then, not that I brought the 80s in, but I wanted to include, because 80s now are...
It's so
are-
funny the way you're saying, like, not that I brought the 80s
No,
in, like,
no.
like a new cool kid
I
on the
fucking
block.
brought
like,
the 80s
bringing-
in.
I played a
They
lot
were
of
calling me a
80s.
revolutionary, bringing the 80s
No,
in.
but I played a lot of 80s, and you were getting people going on, we want the 60s. You know, we're obviously old.
Mick walked in like
know-
fucking Nick Grimshaw, like Chris Moyles.
No, but I mean, I love the 80s music.
You sent me through, you sent me a message going, Declan, I'm on at the minute, but I'm just doing the wee bits in between the songs. Listen, it was the lunchtime jukebox, but the voice you put on was fucking.
Look here.
You went,
And you
yeah.
did-
But you get into a crux when you're a wedding DJ, and I'll be honest, I've done it myself. Before you speak, you go, yeah. For some reason, you go, yeah, that was Roy Orbison. Like, you always go,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why you automatically do that, and I think DJs, wedding DJs especially, tilt their head down and they go, "Okay, ladies and gentlemen, get on the floor for your bride and groom dance."
Yep.
I don't know why they do
100%. It's all, yeah, 100%. But I remember tuning in for the first time and he went, yeah, it's a lunchtime jukebox. It was like, tuna,
Tuna. Shout
tune
out
in to
I only
Belfast.
needed a
My phone
tuna
was
salad.
going, him fucking slagging me.
Good golly, Miss Molly, tune in to Belfast 89 on the jukebox.
Well,
I would listen to the Belfast 89. That sounds class.
I was doing a night show, and it was a Saturday night, not 9:30 on a Saturday night. You don't expect to get messages, I guess. But God love the woman. She sent the message, could you please play? And I can tell you the song. The song was Wandering Star.
right.
Do you even know it?
That's waiting for a star to fall.
I was waiting for a star to fall.
Boy meets girl.
Wandering Star was sang by an actor called Hank Marvin. Hank
Oh,
Hank
yeah.
Marvin played in the Shadows.
I am Hank Marvin.
Lee Marvin. Lee Marvin, right? And it went,
He was followed quite a bit. So he
was what?
He was followed quite a bit.
punchline.
Shadows.
There it is.
That's Hank Marvin.
Right.
This is Lee Marvin. But the tune went, I was born under a wandering star. That was the song.
You can tell Mick never sang.
Second verse, or second line. I was born under a wandering star, right? So, this woman, please would you play Wandering Star by Lee Marvin for me? As it was my husband's favourite song, and he sang it at every wedding we went to.
He did as well.
Yeah.
I says, so I says, no problem, do my best. And the phone went. And I played, hello, Belfast. And he says, I'm so-and-so. Could you please play? Look, I know it's probably the wrong song to play. But to the woman, I played it for her because it was her night. And it was her husband died a year ago. During lockdown, this was what come out of lockdown. The woman was sitting on a Saturday night listening to the radio and the music that her and her husband would have listened to or went to weddings and heard. So I played the song, and obviously at the end of it, I thought, that's for her. Give her name out and what have you, what have you. And the phone goes, and I thought, right, you pick it up and you go, hello, Belfast 89, how can I help you? And it was just crying the other end of the phone.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck.
And I went, and she says, you won't believe. That was unbelievable. Thank you so much. Nate, God bless. And I went, my God. But in some wee world,
But see, that
that was that woman's flipping night. You
that's the wonder and joy of radio and what radio can do. Can reach into people's lives and just give them that wee.
know? Well, that's it.
It is a lovely thing because they do
Class.
say that radio is, you're obviously like the friend that somebody mightn't have if they're in the kitchen
Yeah.
and they're cooking their dinner, and you'd be surprised. That's the thing about radio. You'd be surprised who's actually listening to you.
Oh, yeah.
Because I did a similar thing. A friend of mine had died, and his mum had said that his favorite song was, do you know that Bobby McFarland one?
Don't
Be happy.
worry.
Worry, be
Be
happy.
happy.
He had that played at his funeral. So it's
a great
about
funeral
a week
song.
after he died, I was on the radio, and so I played it as the last song in of like the arm,
There's that.
and said like a really nice wee kind of old bit about him. And I just left that as it was. But then a man I was chatting to in the Sleeved Honored about a year later, he goes, I remember this really nice wee bit you did about one of your friends, and it was "Don't worry, be happy." And I couldn't believe it that he'd remembered it. And he
people
said,
remembered.
He goes, I just thought that was lovely.
Yeah, they pick up on it.
Yeah. But people know when you're being genuine, and they know like when someone's being real and, you know, authentic, essentially.
And then there's the other parts that obviously don't go as well. So my dad's a massive Queen fan. I think you're a big Queen fan as well. So my dad, right?
Just a bit.
My dad is a massive, massive Queen fan.
It's good taste.
And during that part of the show, the All Request Lunch, anybody could text in and ask for a song. And this was around the time the Queen had died. And we were just coming back to playing songs. So we were doing those, playing really downbeat, slow songs, nothing too fancy. And we just got past that and we were playing a wee bit more uppity songs. And my dad texted me, and it was only a couple of days after the Queen had died. And I didn't even piece it together. My dad said, play Queen and Another One Bites the Dust. And I played it, not thinking anything. Because I know my dad likes Queen. So I thought that's a good song. It's a cracker. Like literally hadn't a Scooby. Yeah. And somebody texted and it's like, oh my God, I can't believe the disrespect. I can't believe you just played that. But I was like, oh
But some instances, it
Yeah,
does
you don't
slip
think-
your mind.
yeah, of course.
Sure, I was down doing a roadshow or something the day the Queen died.
We were doing a roadshow, that's right.
And I tried
Yeah,
telling them
and
at the
Derry's
time, I was
Stoke
like,
London
shouldn't be
there.
going ahead, but all right.
Yeah.
But we were down there anyway, and we ended up doing like a P7 disco. And a kid came up and was like, will you play Green Green Grass, George Ezra? And I went, nope. And he went, and then the wee kid went, okay, and then walked away. And
That
he
was the
went,
big hit at the time.
but I remember you going, Declan, that's a bit grim sticking on for him. And I went, do you know the lyrics?
Oh, yeah. Throw a party when I'm dead.
On the day that you died.
On the
I was
day
like,
that I died.
And it's just, sometimes you do click on, sometimes you just don't. Like, there was another presenter, I'm not going to name them.
I
because I'm gonna keep it-
think I know what this is, but if it's not, then I'm gonna tell another story.
It was the same, the Queen
Oh, right.
being announced. I think I know the story you're going to tell, but I'll let you do it after. But and just to break the news, just to remind you, if you're just tuning in, this news just in: Her Majesty the Queen has passed away. If heaven had a phone line,
No.
0800 heaven, yeah, played,
No.
and I went, oh fuck! No, it wasn't me.
By
By the way,
accident?
by accident, because it went, if heaven had a phone line.
Oh my God.
Dun, 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 dun. Puff Daddy, which you probably wouldn't fucking
Oh,
play
I
now.
thought you were doing the next episode by friggin' what do you call him? Dr. Dre
Snoop
there. I
and
thought that
Dre.
was Snoop and
No, it was like I'll be missing you, which was fine, like because
Puff
you know
Daddy?
that's
Yeah.
it was in the obit songs anyway.
Every breath.
But fucking, you couldn't have timed it. If heaven had a phone line, it'd be oh Jesus Christ.
Are they still working?
Yeah.
Puff Daddy was just,
Again, genuine mistake. You know what I mean? And these things happen.
so you will know of this story that I'm going to tell, and it's about a radio presenter from Northern Ireland, and she was giving out shout outs. So people were texting, and obviously somebody texted in to try and track her to catch her out, and somebody had texted and says, could I get a shout out for Juan Kerr?
Oh, one turn.
Juan Kerr, and she goes, and I've got a text in here from, oh, you don't hear that very often, a Juan Kerr in Bonnbridge, or whatever it was, Juan Kerr, and it was classic, like,
Sure, I got in trouble actually for doing this once. I wasn't working for Downtown Cool FM at the time. I was working for Q, just to call a spade, I don't care. Working for Q, and I got the listeners to text everybody fake names. Every radio station, Nolan, Pete Snodden, Gary and Glenn, sorry lads, everyone fake names. So like, and I got them to send in the clips and times where they'd done it. So I was playing these out on the radio. So it's like Downtown going, shout out to Liz, Anya, and Wee Chip. Lasagna and Wee Chip.
oh,
I was like, this is brilliant. Shout out to Carly Worley. All these random,
wow.
like Toby Larone and all these, like, Moyle's done it years ago.
Oh,
and I
where?
went, I would love to do this. And then Lynn Field, sure, they got Yaz with
oh,
Lynn
right,
Field.
Field, that's right.
And she went on and was like, a shout out to Lynn Field. Lynn Field, who's listening to the show. And then I was just like, that's brilliant.
That's just.
I
But do you
wind
know?
her up.
Now this is a true story, right? Can you remember? Well, 2FM, or it used to be RTE.
Oh, we could fucking write a book.
We're not going there.
We could write a book.
Right. Well, let's come
Is
back.
he taking the mic, the proverbial
No,
mic?
I don't think he is, to be honest. But We'll explain after, people.
I'm going way back to the Larry Gogan days and thing, but there was a poll done
Could have been the
by
Handy and Wilson days. Just
a famous DJ on 2FM. I forget. It used to be RTE too, I think, or RTE.
You have to get comfy.
Go on ahead there, right?
Like really?
I was adjusting my mic there as well.
He done a poll. He died.
Oh fuck!
The big famous RTE radio DJ that died about 5-6 years ago.
Ray, someone.
Gay Byrne.
Ran.
Ray, not random. Like he's alive.
Gay Byrne.
No, not Gay Byrne.
Was
He
it not
TV.
Ray? Somebody.
Gay Byrne.
No.
Ray. No.
Famous.
He had
Famous.
glasses and black hair.
He was about
Ray
50
Foley?
when he died. He was
No,
on
he's
it.
still around.
He had a
still
massive
around.
heart attack.
He had a massive heart attack, yes. And
Oh, sure, look, it'll come back to you.
they put
Google
it
it.
there. Well, come back to me. It'll come
There's
back to me in a
people
minute.
screaming at the friggin'
I
at the
know.
TV.
Podcast.
Like it's who wants to be my.
fucking
It's who wants to
such
be Ray Dorsey.
Ray Dars. No.
No.
Jerry Ran.
Do you want to phone?
Jerry
Do
Ran.
you want to phone a
Jerry
friend?
Rand, there you go.
Jerry Ran.
Here, see, to be honest, see everything you talk about, it comes back to death. It always
does.
comes back to death. Like,
Jerry Ran. I knew Ran was mentioned in it. It just didn't want to say your name. Right? Jerry Ran goes back to death. Dr. Death.
Fucking
Right.
cloak. There we go.
Well,
cloak and dagger.
famous. This is well known. In the days before you actually phoned somewhere, you talked to somebody and then play it out in case they used language or said something that was really offensive, right? So in this
They were
world,
all
you just
live
can't do
phone-ins,
it,
yeah.
right? So it was live phone-in, and Jerry Rand was doing this phone-in. Whereabouts in Ireland would you like to be buried? Okay? That's true, right? Now, the RTE presenter on TV that read the news and done I think something similar to the one show would have been on was a girl called BB Baskin. You can Google this and see.
It's hard to say.
BB Baskin.
BB Baskin.
Should have been
She
DD
was-
Baskin.
She was well known, beautiful looking. Would have been the Holly Willoughby of RTE, right? Down south. But BB Baskin, right? So he was doing a show, Where in Ireland would you like to be buried? And people were phoning in. You know, guys come phoning in from Cork and all. Hi, Lord, to be in Killarney.
In the garden, I'd love to be born.
Ring a Kerry, Jesus, I'd
Ring a
love it.
Kerry, looking over such and such, such and such. And this
Supermax counter.
this guy phoned in from Dublin. And you know that I can't. You do a better Dublin accent than me, but the guy phoned in from Ballymun or somewhere in Dublin and says, "Oh, you're talking about where to be buried." And your man says, "Yes, yeah. Where would you like to be buried?" He says, "Up to me balls and BB Baskin." Silence in the radio, and then a song. Come on.
Jesus.
And I see when I heard that, I thought that is just pure genius. Some idiot sitting in their house,
Sure,
just
something-
pure wit.
Oh, that's
Something similar happened to Candy Devine.
Oh, that's a famous one.
Years
Sean
ago, but-
Crummy, God rest him, that done Folks in the Hill.
I know, but you need to be careful. You can't really say this one
I
because
know,
it was
you can't do that.
it was
one at all.
not nice. It was
What
very.
was it?
It was
I'll
very.
tell you off air.
We're not on air, like even though the sign says,
It was
but
a bad one. It was a bad one.
it was a
but
touch
an actual
Of,
true one.
yeah,
Oh, it was.
Well, we'll share that one after. I don't want to
No.
because it's
Paddy
downtime.
Keeley, he did a routine about that, and it was basically there was competition on RT radio, and they were basically asking for phone-ins, people to ring in and give them words that weren't in the dictionary. So like his sketch was he rings in and he gives them this word, and the RT host is like, "Oh no, not in the dictionary, blah blah blah," and then he cuts off or whatever. I'm telling the story really shite, by the way. This is going to be a shite story actually. and then he rings back and he's like, "Hello, what's your word that's not in the dictionary now?" And he goes, "My word that's not in the dictionary, it's Gwen." He goes, "All right, Gwen. Now, how is Gwen spelt?" He goes, "Gwen spelt Gwen." He goes, "All right, and what does Gwen mean?" He goes, "Go in and fuck yourself."
I think that's brilliant. man.
I didn't do Paddy justice there, to be fair.
That's brilliant, but I love that kind of banter. I absolutely love that.
No, you have to.
Trey said cunt on the radio once by mistake, but I was trying to say
Suicide.
no, countrified, or no, it was countryify or whatever, like whatever way I was saying it, and I went country, country.
Contradictory.
Then I went country music. I was like, I only realised after, and I was like, I said cunt about
40
six times
times.
on the radio. And a quick story because we're in an hour here, right?
We've been in here an hour.
Yes, time
No
flies.
way.
This is like the fucking absolute. I'm
Christ.
telling you. But I'll tell you a quick story. This was hilarious. So after another incident that I was quite well acquainted with Ofcom, but after one incident, I went to Ofcom training, and this required me sitting in a room for an hour with a lady who was a lovely lady reading words that I'm not allowed to say on the radio from a book. Now, the words were abso-fucking-lutely hilarious. So,
Are you serious?
I swear to God, you imagine a room, right? Now, I think some of the other presenters were there. It was ages ago, like Gareth Stewart and all was there, and different ones, and
All the boys who'd got in trouble at the same time.
all the ones from years
These were all
ago.
in detention.
They were all there. We're all sitting there, and then I was told, no, Gareth was managing, and I think I was told, right, behave yourself. Do not, like, best behaviour here, because this woman's from Ofcom. And I was like, right, okay. I was sitting in the front row, and the woman goes, right, if you turn your booklets to page 3, we start with the words that are unsuitable to be broadcast. I looked at me, oh, fuck. She went,
Was that the first word?
she went, Exhibit A, beef curtain. I just went, and I could feel this fucking boot hitting me from behind, going fucking stop it. And then she was like, Exhibit B, tallywhacker. I'm going, fuck off, no. Schlong. I just started just saying all these words like, oh my God, I was fucking. She was like,
Serious?
Exhibit C, vulva.
Oh my
I'm going like, this is fucking horrendous.
And they're all the words that you want to say. Once somebody says it, you're like, I'd love to
just
say
say I
schlong
drive
on the
one.
radio.
But she was like, vulva.
Here, what's tallywhacker? What is that?
A dick.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that.
But it's not like but there's all these different levels of offense, so it's like mildly offensive. And then it came to
Oh, don't.
cunt.
Well, you know not to say those things.
Well, you're not going to go on the radio and go, right, cunt.
Aye.
You know what I mean? But it's
Good morning, you bunch of cunts.
the way she said it. The way she said it, she just went, and finally, the most offensive word ever, cunt.
No way.
And I just looked around the room. By this stage, I was purple. I was like, and then just left. I was like, we could have read those. Like that, she did not need to do that.
And this was after you said cunt on the radio.
No, that was before.
Oh, that was before.
That was the next.
Jeez.
That was the week after. I was like,
You didn't learn much. You didn't.
Country.
Friggin'.
Absolutely brutal. Not my finest moment, but it was a moment, to say the least. It was good. And then I accidentally played a video clip out with a fuck in it one time at 8:10 in the morning when kids were on the school run. Apologies.
Oh, sure.
Did you hear the one? Our good friend was on the radio station we used to be on. I don't know why I'm like saying it like as if like friggin' nobody. So Jerry Labs was on Q Radio.
Oh,
and he was like, he goes, okay, you're listening to Cool FM, and he was like, oh shit. And
that was so funny.
he announced that he was on Cool FM, but he was on Q Radio, and he friggin'
Why? What went into his head? Like,
Who was it?
I don't know.
that was brilliant.
Jerry?
Jerry Labs.
Yeah.
Who's that?
You know Jerry.
Jerry Labs, pop my cherry.
Pump my Jerry.
Pop my Jerry.
Oh, Jerry and Jordan, they do the jukebox on a Friday, and Jerry Labs.
Right. I know who you're talking about now.
You don't, do you?
I tell you.
Right. You don't, do you?
He's an influencer.
Yes.
He's down with the kids, or Mick is. He knows his stuff.
He knows his shit there. He
Who
knows
are
his
the-
onions.
Who are the influencers that you follow? Like, who would be the
An influencer?
like? What? How old are you, Mick?
Influence is the only fucking thing I fucking get caught up on this year.
Oh, wild.
Or any year.
I know you fancy Kylie Minogue, but don't you?
Did.
Here,
Excuse me, pardon, sorry.
Kylie Minogue's on the One Show tonight.
Is she?
I am technically on the same show as Kylie Minogue, but not
Fuck me. Kylie Minogue and Puffins.
Puffins. Yeah. Couple of good looking birds there. What?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I'm spinning
shit.
around. Get out of my nest.
I keep hitting the wrong button. I keep hitting fart sounds.
He'd be doing that all
I'm
day.
just seeing Louis
He'd be doing
Puffins
that
doing
all
the
day.
locomotion on the friggin' on the cliff.
Hey, you could do a wee montage of that, couldn't you?
A wee montage.
A wee montage of
Wee montage?
Your dad's definitely French.
Kylie Minogue and the Puffins.
Four
The Puffins.
My French dad. Absolutely wild. Oh,
That's
man,
because the big fella was here for a few times.
Who?
You know, the Belfast Barry White,
Mark Lima.
Mark Lima.
Mark.
I used to work with his wife.
That's right.
Oh,
BBC.
Lindsay.
Yeah,
Lindsay's lovely.
yeah, but I've never met him before.
Lovely
He is
man.
a legend.
Fantastic. One of the most As I said to him here, he looked at me. He's a voice that you could have a male crush on. You know,
Right.
He's a real.
Well, that's what I think you would be like that 11.
He's a real
Big Mick.
fantastic voice.
Big Mick loves it.
Were you going weak at the knees, were you?
Oh, here.
You like Elton John getting
My wife
kneecaps?
used to say, Jesus, that man's voice is incredible. And I used to go, aye, right there on. And then I got to listen to it. He just had
Mick driving around with
fantastic. He had a fantastic
the boner.
voice.
He is.
We
Fucking
semi
hell.
route.
Here, to be fair, but that is quite a good trick from a radio station to put on like men and women who actually
Sexy
do
voices.
sound really, really sexy.
Now, there is some cases.
That's why Abe is so well listened to because he's something.
Yeah. That's one thing I miss. Probably one of the only things I miss about working for Q Radio is ripping the piss out of Abe 24/7.
Here, here, can we?
Answer your
Let me
phone.
answer.
This would be good crack.
Hello. No, I tell you what it is. I've just found this phone in the petrol station. I'm not sure who owns it, but Barbara Mobile is Barbara. Is this? Oh. No,
Do you forget you're a radio presenter, Ran?
I know.
I forgot to tell you, she's a private investigator.
Like in Sherlock Holmes.
Michelle O'Neill. She's a button of Michelle
Here,
O'Neill.
no, has your ma ever been on the podcast?
That's not his mom.
Well, I'd be fucking worried if she was on this podcast because they
Right,
haven't spoke.
This is like the Jeremy Kyle show right now.
Right,
Fuck
that's
me, it's
nice.
turned into
Oh,
Trish.
Jesus
Christ.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
Someone's
Jesus
going to come out with
Christ.
a pregnancy test here. It wasn't me, Shaggy. I didn't check anyone. Cut. Right, so you're on loudspeaker now. Is there anything you want to say to Mick?
Yeah, I was just checking who's picking my mother up tonight to babysit.
You, Barbara, on the way home.
Okay.
You get.
Don't you have a lovely voice?
Oh, thank you. We're actually just talking about nice voices, actually, and
There
like
you are.
sexy voices, no?
We are.
There you are.
So we are.
Lovely.
If you weren't too long, you could meet him.
Aye, there's space in the middle of us here. So there is.
He's like a fucking. He's dressed here like a fucking Indian flag.
I don't know if the Ivory Coast flag's ever turned you on, but I am the definition of an Ivory Coast flag right now.
Fuck me.
What's
Right.
your turn on? Oh, I like a good Ivory Coast flag, me.
Oh no, she likes Mark Lima's voice.
Right, okay.
Wait till you have a hand job.
Jesus.
Don't
Christ.
call me handy for nothing, Barbara. Hey.
Looking at you that I'm into voices.
What's that?
Ain't nobody looking at you that I'm into voices more so than a
Here. Here. Oh, she just slagged you. She called you a stinker.
All right, Michelle. Away you back to Sinn Féin.
Here, do you know what? I actually didn't want to say, but I seen her on your screensaver and I was like, why has he got Michelle O'Neill on his screen?
There you go.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
sure.
Here, all right, First Minister.
Oh, show
my
it to the
God.
camera. Show it to the camera there.
Look at this.
Hold
Oh,
on.
here,
show it to the
don't
camera.
move that away.
Wait, there's messages
There's
up there.
there's a dirty message on it. Like here, you might need to go a bit closer.
Tap it because it's went off screen.
Go.
You're
Wait,
having a fucking shite bar. Give us out. Show it to my camera.
wait. This hide all them messages. Hide all that. He's got.
All that dirty.
He's got-
porn.
Look at that. That's unbelievable.
That's Michelle O'Neill. Like. My stepma's First Minister. Yeah. To answer your
I tell
previous
you,
question,
that fucking
my mother has
Jeffrey
not been on
Dawson.
this podcast.
Right.
She will never be on this podcast.
Right. Okay.
Unless you build a peace wall.
Does
We don't need a peace wall.
I'm only joking. No, we're
she
not.
listen? No.
Dunno.
Had a long
We'll
time.
find out.
Listen to you, boy. Well,
I mean, I won't say to the fucking
This
No,
is-
I'm only joking.
Imagine,
not at all.
your man knocked on the door now and says like, "Here, can I have a word with you?"
There's every possibility it could happen, Rand.
That's
Telling you.
that was a lovely wee bit of podcast content there. Like
It
your,
was. It was.
See,
With
I
a
like when
partner
things
ringing.
just go a wee bit rogue.
Aye.
I love that.
Well,
I
has
thrive in that.
Barbara ever been on the podcast?
No.
Well, fucking 3 times today. We just rang him about 3
that's
times.
it.
Who's picking up the kids, Michael? Who's doing this?
Has she got Alzheimer's, by the way? Because if she's rang and asked you that same question, not you know.
So what'd you ring earlier for? Oh, that was who's picking her
who's
mummy
picking
up. 'Cause
Ronan
we're
up.
going to Les Miserables.
I dreamed a dream
Lovely.
in time gone
Claire Bartlett last
by.
night and Les Miserables tonight.
Jeez, you boys get out, don't you?
No, he's not going.
Oh, right.
I wasn't
Myself and
invited,
Barbara's
Ran.
going to Les Mis.
We date night.
Well, no, I had booked to go to it in London.
Michelle O'Neill and Jerry
Yeah.
Adams.
COVID.
I was not at Les Mis last night.
I can
As
neither
long as that-
confirm nor
as long as
deny.
that
Was
big-
I at the SSA?
As long as it's not Michelle O'Neill and fucking Jeffrey Donaldson.
Oh, fuck. He went there.
Sorry.
That's lay kids.
There's only client.
That's bad.
Oh, let's go back to Bonome Beach.
no, don't want to go back there.
It doesn't get any better. It doesn't get any better. For Frig's sake. So it doesn't. Hopefully won't make the...
Yeah, so looking forward
You
to
do,
Les Mis.
you do edit this, don't you? Yeah.
No.
Oh, right, okay.
Do I need to?
If I could be bollocks. Look, it's all a bit of crack. Well, we're just talking about that last week. People being easily offended about stuff. It's all a bit of crack. We don't actually mean to cause offence.
No.
It's a
I
disclaimer
probably
of-
cause more offence because I don't like the world we live in at the minute.
Right.
I love being alive,
Uh-huh.
but I can't.
Thank God, because everything else has been death so far. So friggin'.
I just can't get on board with some of the shit that's going down now. It really,
Well, what if you were like the first minister or the deputy first minister, which you kind of are actually, to be fair? What would be on your like manifesto? What would you, if you had your say, what would you implement in the like society?
First thing I do is get rid of fucking self checkouts in supermarkets.
You really hate
Jay-
those, like, don't you?
Why?
Get them because they've done away with people's
Sure,
jobs.
Then you can't steal if you get rid of them.
That's all right. Right. Well, because you stand there and you're going through, and you've always to get somebody to clear it.
I remember, and I'm
and
gonna
then
be
blacks
gospel honest with you here, right? Gospel truth. I remember when I first came in, I was delighted because when I was in my early 20 years, and I was buying prophylactics, it was a lot less awkward buying prophylactics.
What's prophylactics?
Hold on. I'm going to
Johnny's.
say condoms.
Prophylactics?
Who would ever say that? Prophylactics.
I just
thought
said it to be a wee bit smart, but
I thought that was like a tablet you take if you got
Okay.
indigestion. Here, I'll give you indigestion. I'll give you indigestion in about
Lactose.
5 minutes here. Frick's sake.
but like it
Any
was
for this
less awkward than
prophylactic
going to Creighton's garage and being like, 3 Johnnies, please.
Oh, you're only getting 3.
Yes, right.
It was just a 3, mate, please. No, we're just gonna watch.
Plan on using one, then just
We're gonna watch Notting Hill.
blowing up the other ones
Get
and
a
throwing them.
dominoes. The other 2 are for decoration, actually. So
That actually happened to me years ago. I was playing water balloon fights with my mates, and
with a load of condoms.
we found
The dearest water fight ever.
we found Johnny's in his dad's drawer and thought they were water balloons and filled them up. And we were like, these things are never gonna fucking burst. We were throwing them.
This is like a sleeping bag full of water. Jesus Christ. Here, Frank, help me get this off the top.
It was like an extra safe. We were fucking around. It was like boom, boom.
It was like a Zorb hitting you in the face.
didn't break. Like it was just fucking this big thing.
Here,
This big
that was one of the things I hated.
looter of a water balloon.
A what? A looter?
A big looter.
Looter?
I love it.
I've never
the
heard
word,
that.
the word looter is brilliant.
Never heard that before.
Oh,
What's
the
that?
big looter.
But
What's-
I think it's an Armagh.
What's the other?
It's a culty term for wang. Like
What's the other Belfast word that they say for snogging someone? It's like it's not necking, it's not tonguing, it's not dolling. It's
meeting.
no, it's not
See?
necking.
Will you go
not
with?
see?
See
It's
and
not
me.
slabbering. It's like something. Oh, what is it? It's like somebody texted into the radio. We're talking about words for kissing. What is it?
Snog.
No, not snog.
Swap
no.
and spit.
What?
Swap
It's
and
like,
spit.
hawk to a girl over here.
Hot tuna.
Swap and spit.
What? Tuna.
What do you think
Let
about
me
it?
get some tuna up in there.
Hot tuna. Fucking hell. Oh,
No,
golden.
oh, like what is it? What was the word?
Exchange tonsil tennis.
Because I was talking about dolling, so like obviously
That was the term, yeah.
from the country, like a lot of people would say, not yarding. It's something like yarding.
See, like down the south,
Dogging.
not
Fuck.
dogging, not dogging.
down south they say shifting. And
Shifting.
That
You're
sounds
shifting
like,
somebody.
but that to me sounds like riding.
Can you Google the Belfast word for kissing somebody? I need to know this. This
Fucking his Google history.
it's like you've already been looking at this, Mick. An hour and a half ago.
No, my phone's used as the camera.
My glasses are on the floor.
Oh, for
Right,
fuck's sake. Mick's having a terrible time here.
Lombarding or something.
Lumbering.
Lumbering. That's
Yes,
it. Lumbering.
yes.
Lumbering.
Lombarding. Sounds like 20 fags.
Sounds like you're
20
getting-
Lombardos, please.
20 Lombardos and Butler.
And 3 prophylactics.
What, you want to kiss a Butler?
Here, love, you're going to get it tonight. For fuck's sake. I'm gonna be smoking.
Imagine walking in the apartment going, I've got prophylactics and I'm ready to go.
And 20 Lombardos.
20 Lombardos and some
Lumbering,
prophylactics.
that's it.
This episode's going to be called 20 Lombardos and prophylactics
That's a good name for it, actually.
with Ryan
And
Ham.
puffins.
And puffins. Puffins, Lombardos and fucking prophylactics.
That remind when you were talking about condoms and water fights, the thing about trying to tie a water balloon off the end of the tap, like I don't know what your taps are like up here, but our taps are wee tiny things. And see when you're trying to tie it and then it would just burst everywhere. So annoying. Was that a
Horrendous.
Newcastle thing or did that happen in Belfast? as
No, well, we had the wee hose screw things that you screwed onto the hose pipe
fancy.
and then just
So
we got the big issue delivered around. Like I was BT10.
No, but that's a fancy way of filling up a water bottle.
BT9 plus one. A water bottle?
No, sorry, a water balloon.
Oh, a water balloon, nah.
yeah.
A Durex.
Aye, a wee water Johnny.
A Durex.
What did you call the super soakers? The one that you put the green goo in. Do you remember it as well?
What, the slime you put in it?
Aye.
Super soaker.
Mega blasters.
Fucking mega blast.
You just changed a super soaker to mega blaster. It's like it wasn't a gushy gun, was it?
Oh, fucking hell.
The gushy gun.
I loved water fights. That sounds so wrong. Like saying that, but
How did we get on this?
because I was talking about Johnny's and water balloons.
Aye, only you.
The
Only
big,
you.
but I didn't know. I was like fucking 10 or 11. Like we went into his dad's room drawer
Right.
and we found these and we're like, what's that? Are the sweets? And I opened them and we're like, oh, they're water balloons.
I've
They're
got,
fucking slidey. Like
I've got a really disgusting story, but I can't tell it because it is not radio friendly. Or
We're not on the radio, so go for it.
But it's about a friend and he found something in his parents' drawers and it's bad. I'll tell you it's after because it's so bad. Honestly, if I was if I was to say this,
don't name, just
no, but
go on air.
it's even saying what he did. It's awful. Oh, I'll tell you it's after. It's mad. I don't think I'm trying to use my brains here. I don't think I can say this.
and on that bombshell, it's time to go. We'll fill you in with what he
Can we
Yeah,
just
fill
before
you.
we go, Declan?
What?
Can I ask Ryan one question?
Of course you can.
Oh, I cannot wait
course you
for
can.
this. Here we go.
Well, you were saying to me about the First Minister thing or whatever. I wanna ask you a wee question because obviously having worked with you, not in the same capacity as Declan, but I always enjoyed the banter and the crack with yourself, and you were a very down to earth person. And I'm not blowing smoke up your arse here. You were actually very down to earth and one of the nice people that worked in the
And you know what?
establishment.
I can honestly back that up because when I came home, he was like, well, I was there, I was around and all. And he was like, do you know what, Declan? He is one of the nicest guys.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, fuck, that's really dead on. Because he treated me so well. He was so nice. He was such a
you
good
were
guy to work
class
with.
as well. You were unreal.
Good lad.
Without you, honestly, we wouldn't have got going that day.
But then I said, fuck, I'm going to send Ryan a text because that's so good to hear because it's not always the case, you know.
You were always so down to earth. Remember standing on the stage at Falls Park at the Fela?
Oh yeah.
You were getting a selfie. You said, Mac, come on in the selfie here.
yeah.
Whatever. Just wee things like that. And you went,
Just we inclusion.
And so
Brilliant.
I needed to go to the toilet on Brown Beach, and I was like, "Can you jump on the decks here?" And he was like, "Aye." And friggin', I did go to. That's the part you were talking about. I did go to the toilet, and then I did come back, and he had everybody doing the cha slide. He genuinely did. It was a pure beach rave. Like the place is like pumping.
yeah. And you got into the water?
I think
You actually
I got
run
into the
there,
water.
you got into the
But I
water.
he
think,
did,
but I think that was you, and then you were thinking, you were like, you know what? I got a wee taste for this again. I think I'm gonna get back on the horse here.
Wickety wick with a mick.
Yeah.
No, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the interaction with people and yourself and the crack and what have you. I just love that end of it. But I have to ask you, obviously, you're doing a lot of work, freelancing, this, that, and the other. Plans. Have you I heard you saying to myself that you might be heading across the water? Well, you're going across the water. You're doing the one show and things together. Have you any long-term plans together?
So I think in the next couple of weeks I'm going to move to London. I think so. I didn't know what we were going to be talking about. Actually, we haven't really talked about anything.
Do you know what? Well, before that, Ran and I both applied for a thing that we didn't even know we both applied for, and found out that we both applied for it together. We both applied to 2FM.
2FM, RT, 2FM.
RT 2FM. We both got really far. Like, we both got to like the third and final stage of the second stage of the interview process. There was one more stage to go. We didn't get that. But look, this industry especially is full of ups and downs. You win some, you lose some. You get somewhere, you don't get somewhere, you get knocked back, you go forward. It's all about just persevering and keep going, pick yourself up and move on to the next thing. But
and that totally is obviously the theme, because we have, for any young people or old people who might be listening to this, who might even want a career change or whatever, or anybody who wants to get into broadcasting, or the amount of emails that I've sent and like still send to try and get like TV presenting, radio presenting, blah blah blah. Now, I've done some great stuff in the past, but the amount of no's you actually get, genuinely the amount of no's, it's incredible. But I think people in this industry just have like a natural perseverance to keep on going and keep on going.
It's like a resilience.
I studied media when I was 20, and out of my media class, I was the only one who continued doing media. Everybody who studied it dropped out. I was the only one.
Civil servants or teachers or whatever.
Horse riding, teacher, friggin' whatever, lifeguard. But that's the thing. Like, the more you get, and obviously we didn't get that job, but that will pave the way for kind of something better.
But say we did, what is going to happen, and something will. What is going to happen wouldn't have happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, but in answer to that, so gonna move back to London. So I moved home from London in 2020 during COVID. COVID was mad. Like, it was so mad. So I moved home. I don't know where he's going, but he's
all right. At times.
So I moved home from COVID, and then came back here, and then friggin' have had like a real 360 life since moving back. Got onto Q Radio, was going out with a girl from here locally for a bit. Friggin' had a business where we were selling coffees out of a horse box, and I've done about 40 different jobs, and then it's just like, I think it's just time to go back.
Yeah.
And kind of, but when I was living in London, I kind of felt like I was doing quite well, and then coming back, I've almost felt like I've kind of slipped out of the way I've felt. So I think I need to go back.
Will here always be home, or always like Newcastle?
To be fair, Newcastle is absolutely class. Like, I want to get buried. This is morbid, but I actually want to get buried in the ground. But if I was going to get cremated, I would want my ashes put on a sand dune in Murlock. I absolutely love. For me, honestly, see. Like, I don't have too many bad days, but if you ever had a bad day, honestly, going for a walk down Murlock, it is literally, for me, your head clears, and see, by the you walk to the bottom of the beach to Keel Point, by the time you get back to the top, you're just zen, like complete zen.
That's like awesome, Bulgaria.
That's what. Yeah, going up with
I didn't expect you to say Bulgaria.
Swear to God, but it's honest to God, it's both our happy places, and the fact that we get to do that trip every year is even better, because we're making memories together.
The
and
ski trip,
when the time comes where, I don't know, I might die before you, but when one of us go, like, that place will forever be fucking so important.
It's like
to
a
us.
pilgrimage.
it is. Yeah,
Each year now.
At least we know what song you're going to get played at your funeral, but
I'm still decided. Maybe that's life. I don't know.
But that's the
Joker.
the relationship that you guys have as like a father and son, that you get to go out and do that, because you're like essentially working with your dad.
Yeah,
like, it's like one of the best things ever. It's friggin' there'll be a lot of people who'll be watching this now going, God, I wish I got on with my dad or my mom that well and could do that. So
yeah, and do you know what? People have even said to me, your dad's like your best mate. Is that not a bit sad? And I'm like, no. Fuck off.
Yeah, it's
you know what I mean? No.
That
Fuck, I don't want to be your best mate.
here.
Dick.
Right,
But see, the fact that we can just get away with doing
here,
that.
do you know what you should do? Right. So me and you are big Liverpool fans. You're
Yes.
an Everton
Everton
fan.
man,
Yeah.
yeah.
Everton fan. So I took my dad to Liverpool for his 70th birthday, but I always take him.
I've
over
already
Liverpool.
taken that fucker to Everton.
But no, well, not that. You don't have to
just-
know. You don't
that's
have to do
okay.
that. But when I took my dad over for his 70th birthday, I had said to him, like, should we go and get a wee tattoo? Like as a father-son bonding experience. You're sitting yawning at me. I put this man to sleep. That's a shite story already.
He told me once that he wanted a tattoo of a dolphin.
A dolphin.
And I said, fuck away off. I'm not getting a dolphin.
Free Willy.
Do you still want a dolphin? Do you?
No, that's the wee phase I went through.
It's funny
I
that you,
actually got one of the henna, or you know those ones that
a
fucking.
temporary one.
Aye.
Do you know what I want? Because all these tattoos have sort of like wee meanings. That was my first ever like trad CD, like the logo for it. That was when I got into radio. That was when I was singing in bands and doing all the disco stuff. And
See, you're gonna have to get a Me and My Dad podcast. I
I want to get a wee ski.
Oh, that see,
Wee set of skis.
see, this is what I was going to say. So I wanted to get with my dad on his 70th birthday. I wanted to get 70 tattooed on the like my leg, and he would get it done. And we're going nice wee bonding thing. And I said to him, and he's like, "Can be bothered," and that was that. So we didn't do it. So, but like that's my dad. Do you know what I mean?
That's it.
But I have a friend, and he got an eagle. You know the American.
Sorry.
The eagle with the claws over his nipple. So this eagle goes across here, and the claws come down over his nipple. Now he got it when he was fucking 40.
Right.
Oh, fucking
And his
shit, now.
tits were sagging.
The eagle now. The eagle now looks.
The eagle can't fly. It's fucked.
It's like a fucking albatross. So it is. Right, honest to God. You know, and it's there's the eagle's claws are so far away from his nipple now. Fucking,
The eagle's got these massive claw fingers.
He goes
He's
like that fucking dog droopy.
I went from a beautiful eagle there. Oh,
Its beak needs a blue pill. It's fucking sitting like that there.
he looks like a puffin now.
that's it. That's what worries me about tattoos.
Brilliant. Sure, look, my bingo wings are.
Do you know what one? So I haven't got any tattoos. Like I actually quite like being a blank canvas. But the one that I wanted to get, because I always wear ankle socks, I've always wanted to get like a wee giraffe's head just poking up over the ankle sock. just a wee giraffe.
Really?
Yeah. No, I know I haven't got it, but I've always kind of fancied that. Like
I wanted to get 2 knots done on my ears. So when I bent over, it spelled Axel. Get that out of me, Junior head.
Fucking no idea that was
it's
coming.
more like Olo, and it's like fucking Nolo. Ooh. So I was thinking, right? No, Oxo's an X, but obviously
Jesus
you're talking
Christ.
about the big brown. Like you are talking about a big brown stain in your arse, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm talking about the. Well, I don't want to go into it graphically here.
No,
but
Do shit fucking X's.
How? That's what I thought you meant. Right, 0, 0, a 0 on each cheek, and but if you bend over, the crack
Next
in the
shit
middle.
comes out like, do you know one of those dog chews? It's like fucking that there. It's like a pedigree fucking stick.
Pedigree Mick. Frick's sake.
Oh Jesus, an hour and a half, guys.
What are they normally?
Has when flew by about 20 minutes.
Oh, are they right? Okay.
No,
well.
I'm only joking,
About
but
30
honest
minutes.
to God, about. Well, no, when we have guests on, they're usually about an hour ish, but we could fucking talk all day. I really could.
I know.
I'm enjoying it. I really am enjoying
we
this.
genuinely didn't even talk about anything.
Would you? I know, but that's what this is. Just fucking talk shit and have a laugh.
You're down roads here and you don't realise you're down them
It's
until
like
you're down.
fucking X-holes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Me and my dad. Oxo.
Right here, do us a favor.
Yes.
On your next step, have you got any tattoos? Right. On your next episode, shake my hand.
Well, now, hold on a minute.
Shake my
Get
hand.
me getting a tattoo.
On
I'll
your-
be getting a tattoo.
On the next, get a tattoo with Declan. Get a tattoo with your son.
This is escalated.
It'll be a good episode.
Do you know what I want? A wee pint of Guinness.
Here,
A wee pint of Guinness.
on your back, a wee tiny thing could be. It doesn't even have to be a big one. A wee tiny tattoo.
Ski.
Get a wee ski. You get one ski. You get the other ski.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that. No worries. Is that Bomber?
There's a tattooist.
No, it's Katie.
All right.
That's a tattooist.
That's the tattooist.
Tattooist.
she's buzzing.
Tattooist the vouch fits.
Ay, Jesus Christ. Hi, Katie. Hi. Hi.
This is a good like family orientated. This is like the Osbournes. Like friggin' we had Barbara Sharon on.
Fucking Aussie.
And we got Kelly out here, Katie Kelly Osbourne, and friggin' was just got
Does that make me Jack?
Mick.
Fucking Aussie.
Fucking Aussie. Aussie, you fucking goat. Look, folks, that's unfortunately it for this episode. Ram, we love you to bits. Like, we really do. We're very fond of you
Really
here.
enjoyable.
Thank
Would
you.
love you to
really
come
love
back
you.
on
Love you
again
boys.
at some point. Obviously, come back on
Yeah.
the podcast again. Fill us in with how life's going. London.
Tell
In
Katie
London.
Minogue I thinks is the cracker.
Well, try and ruffle a couple more feathers.
Do. Hopefully, you come back and we'll have 2 skis tattooed.
Do have the skis. I'd like to see that for the next episode.
All right.
At least you don't have to do anything.
Not the next fucking episode.
No, the
like,
next
Jesus
step. Get it. If you don't get it in Bulgaria,
Right
if
here.
if you
I
don't
hear
do it-
fucking you'll get more than a tattoo in Bulgaria if you got one there.
Fucking right.
Fucking hell. Hepatitis B. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Give us 5 stars because we'd really fucking appreciate that. I'm trying to boost that up a wee bit now. Every podcast, 5-star ratings. That's what we
Boost.
want. Fucking 5-star
Give him
ratings.
6.
Boost or post?
Fucking 5. Like, subscribe, share, do all that shit. And thank you very much. Ran Hand, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
man.
you.
Ciao,
We love
bye.
you, Handy. Handy, you cunt.